The immediate reaction of the budget 2026 is that it has not favored the favored the individuals who are expecting tax reliefs, mainly in the form of income tax and some other small reliefs. But obviously, the finance minister has tried to touch upon all the sectors that are in the which pave or which play a major role in the development of India's economy. Now, if we have to ask this question to ourselves, that uh, the whether exports will increase, whether we will be able to obviate the 50% tariff that we are required to pay at this point of time, and to a particular country, the deal which recently took place, the free trade agreement, the trade deal that took place between India and the European Union on the 26th or 27th of January this year, is a major landmark towards opening up the economy as such, because not only the European countries will benefit along with India, there are other countries also like Australia, New Zealand, and some other countries who are not in the European Union, but they have also entered into a trade deal. And as far as I know, 38 countries are coming in this ambit of the new trade deal. So obviously, the investment in manufacture is a big issue, and they have redressed this issue, they've addressed this issue, and the government wants to invest uh, in the coming year on long term investment. And there are other sectors also which have been, MSMEs have also been given a push for domestic production, so on and so forth. There has been no change in the direct taxes and the indirect taxes front as such. Only some cosmetic changes have been made, like those who file returns uh, having income from business or profession, but whose accounts are not required to be audited under any law, their due date of filing return has been extended from 31st of July to 31st of August. And from next year onwards, overall, for all types of SSEs, if for the filing return, the date of filing return, the last date of filing the return, which was 31st December, has been extended to the 31st of March of the following year. These are the only two small changes which are worth mentioning. And there is one declaration also, I'll be very brief, about the tax holiday, which has been mentioned as the decision. Although companies who are actually outsourcing to us the cloud services will get a huge benefit. They will get tax holiday. They will be exempt from taxes, income tax mainly, for till to 2047, so that they can help India to pave the way towards a Viksit Bharat.
I don't see a singular big impact reform announced in the budget, but there are several examples of smaller initiatives that the government has taken, and I must congratulate the finance minister for thinking so much so about infrastructure development and capital outlay in terms of government spending. Now, both would be very important going forward. And I do give her a high score in terms of thinking seriously about increasing the infrastructure spending basket. This is going to be very important in the days ahead. What I don't understand is the real reason why consumption was not given the kind of fillip it deserves in this country. Consumption is a weak point. The Indian consumer is not really participating in the overall economy, and that weakness will persist if the government doesn't take serious initiatives in the days to come. This budget does not spell out anything specific for the average Indian consumer to come and spend his way to growth. Now, be that as it may, the Indian economy will certainly benefit by way of increased expenses on certain important subjects, on areas that the government wants to propagate. I would really congratulate the finance minister once again to think in terms of AI related investments or expanding the corporate bond market. But I don't, really commend the authorities thinking in terms of increasing the STT, etc., for the stock market participants in this country.